Once upon a time, there was a girl from Donegal and her name was Rosie Doherty.
Well, the play was is about an actual event that happened in 1942 in Cavan Town. There was a fire there and 35 children were burned to death.
The play The Stolen Child is narrated by Peggy, a survivor of the Cavan orphanage fire, who struggles to come to terms both with her past and with her relationship with her own daughter.
Catherine Chambers, 9.
And her sister Margaret, 7.
Mary Carroll, 12.
And her sister Josephine, 10.
Mary McKiernan, 16.
And her sister Susan, 14.
Josephine Cassidy, 15.
It's a little bit different to most plays that we've done because it's there's a factual element to it, and there's quite a lot of the plays dealing with facts and figures and dates and times, and I thought it would be a problem to get over trying to keep people in their seats while this was going on, but it's actually proven to be very popular.
The Cornmill Theatre Group has played to packed houses for weeks as they strive to both ensure that the theatre company stays solvent as well as fine-tuning their play for the trip to Athlone, where they hope to secure a second national title.
I am involved.
You could walk away from the whole thing.
I could never walk away from a child.
Lots of men do.
That doesn't mean that they want to or that is right. And what about the child? What are you going to say when it asks who his father is?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
The response from the wider community to theatre in Carrigallen has been overwhelmingly positive. Despite its many achievements and high hopes for Athlone, the theatre group serves its own public first and foremost, and that is central to its existence.
The winner of the 2005 RTE All-Ireland Final is Stolen Child.
A moment of sheer delight for the Cornmill Theatre Company of Carrigallen in County Leitrim as they scored the top marks in this year's festival.
Stolen Child has just won the competition as the best play. Seamus, as director, how do you feel?
Well, usually in these circumstances people say that it hasn't sank in yet. Well, it has sank in, and I'll be able to tell you that it feels a damn sight better than the years we didn't win. So, I mean, we're just delighted, and we're a small community. We've won it, and of course, everything in a small community is like winning the championship in the football, you know.
How important is community at an event like this?
Well, I'm not sure about all the other groups, but in our group, it's very important. And I mean, we've been running this play. We've done 17 packed houses at home in our own theatre, in the Cornmill Theatre in Carrigallen, and everybody from the tea ladies to the guys who collect the tickets on the door, and everybody is here tonight, and they all share in it, and they're all part of it. And there's only 4 actors, and there's some backstage, but there's hundreds of people involved. And I mean, I always dedicate this night to people like that and the people who work hard over the years.
Billy, talk to me about the standards of the competition.
You have to think of where these companies came from, what they fought to get out to this point. So we are seeing the cream of Irish amateur theatre. People who are dedicated to their craft, who bring that magic to the theatre. And of course that's what I'm looking for when I make my final decision. And the play that won tonight was the one which had everything going for it in all departments, plus that special magic.
For 54 years, Athlone has hosted the All-Ireland Drama Festival, and a dynamic local committee has seen the event grow from year to year. This is RTE's second year as a sponsor.
Well, Sean Darablain, as I call it, doing in RTE January after an Ella show. Agus mar ekin se bhéin seo, mar beliard an dal, tá atmosfér dochreitse buntleis. Cymda na buntaisi wina leis na gur féli tá prévithe in ahan ille chearn den tír. Tá daine seo ó jas a dúi an year an agus tá de lig landa inniv landa chrochiat landa fashion. Den rud a bhfuil spéisiach ón sin dramaíocht amatéire.
As the cast and crew are joined by friends and relations from Leitrim, it's clear that the celebrations here are only beginning. But let's take a final look at scenes from the winning play Stolen Child by Bairbre and Yvonne Quinn.
Once upon a time, there was a girl from Donegal and her name was Rosie Doherty. Her skin was as soft and white as flour, and her hair was as black as a raven's wing. She married a wild man from the border, with rough brown skin and a hard mouth. But she loved his wild laughter and his eyes that were the colour of the sea.